So, hello and welcome back. We're going to go jump on the 27305 net in a minute. I've just spoken to Dave Fox Bravo 061 on FM, and we're going on to the 305. Just got a new radio in the shack, an Alinco DX-SR8 HF radio, currently running on low power, so just 10 watts maximum power. Quite like Alinco gear. I know it's not always that popular with hams. It is a budget make, of course, compared to your Yaesus and your Icoms and some of your sort of Kenwoods. But I've always found sort of, Alinco stuff to be sort of quite reliable. Certainly just for mucking about on sort of sideband like I do nowadays. And also like the fact they come with a front firing speaker, which sort of helps with my hearing issues. So, one that fires underneath. I know you can plug in an extension speaker, but it's always nice to have it there. So just say go on very low power, 10 watts. I think I've put it on the meter. I think we're putting out about 8 watts in actual fact. So we're going on to the 305 net, and get some of the guys and get a radio report. And it's always a bit of a butt clenching moment when you buy a used radio. But hoping to get some good reports back even on low power. Cheers, thanks for watching, enjoy the video.
Later and works later, he sometimes finishes about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening, so it's a bit of a job to take her out, and they've got a couple of kids and the car's not big enough, but he does take her out when he can. But when we go and take her, when we go up there, we take her out and about, so she enjoys it. That's very nice, that is, David. Yeah, I hope to be away before the end of this month again. We're going up onto the borders of Wales, a place called Ellesmere, but that's not now. I should imagine he's well on the motorway now. Yeah, Steve, Mr. 318, are you on the motorway? I assume you are. Yes, I am, Dave. Just approaching junction 9, mate, at the moment. Yeah, Roger, well, you're booming to me, spot on frequency there, no problem at all there, Steve.
Yeah, Paul, he just said he's on junction 10, northbound on the M1, 1664, back to you.
Oh, Roger, yeah, nice one, yeah. I'll have to try and catch him on a little bit nearer. It's the earliest I can get home to get on the net here at this time of day, because I don't finish till 4 o'clock and it takes me 20 minutes to get home.
That's a Roger, Paul. Well, nice to have you on this. He's Fred in the shed. And Steve, he's gone a little bit slightly off to me as he's going up the motorway. He does tend to sort of go a little bit off of the straight and narrow on the clarification. But yeah, nice to have you on, Paul, and nice to hear you, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, nice one. I do have a lot of trouble. I do have some local interference that comes on my radio, and it is really, really bad. So I do have difficulty in copying you guys.
Thank you very much for the bouquet. Nice to hear us. Long while since I've had a chat with you, but I do remember you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, I've just been trying to get anybody on the 19 with my other little mobile CB, and there don't seem to be anybody about, so I thought I'd quickly run in and get on the 305 and see if I can catch a few of you guys here now.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I've been away on holiday, I've only been back a few days, so I don't use the FM so much now. I usually go on the 305, this time in the afternoon. Back to you then, Paul.
Yeah, nice one, yeah. I do get a lot of interference.
So that's the new to me Alinco DX-SR8. I'll do some more videos on it in the future, when I've just literally sort of unboxed it and plugged it in and just shoved it straight out on the sideband. So thanks to Jay for that, who we done a nice little deal there. Jay, you packed it very nicely, and it's in fine condition. It's obviously a used radio, and always a bit of a chance, isn't it, when you buy used equipment. I don't really recommend it, to be honest, to people, because it is a bit of a kind of a butt clenching moment. But just using it on the low power at the moment, because I say we've only got the 15 amp supply there, so we can't crank it up. So that's just on 10 watts, and actually, in fact, when I put it on the meter, that was peaking at 8 watts. So that was getting out there 8 watts, and just shows you what you can do with 8 watts and some nice equipment. I do like the receive on the HF radios, I do find that they sort of tend to block out a lot of the QRM that you get, that some of the sort of cheaper radios like the 6900 and certainly the Grant 2 suffer from. So tend to sort of go for the sort of the HF equipment, even though I know it's not popular with some people. But when you've lost, when you've only got sort of 15% of your hearing left, you're a little bit limited. Anyway, cheers for that. That's the 305 net. Anyone's welcome, of course. 4 o'clock, 27305 upper sideband, and yeah, we get a few guys on, and also I think in the mornings between 6:30 and 7:30 on 27305, you'll hear a few of the guys on as well, keeping CB sideband alive, because we've certainly waited enough years for it. Anyway, cheers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Stay safe.